2019 Volkswagen Jetta first drive, still a Golf with a trunk. During the Chicago Auto Show in February, VW design boss Klaus Bischoff fell all over himself, pointing out how different the new Jetta is from its Golf MQB platform sibling. Indeed, the two share absolutely no exterior panels or glass, and very few other visible parts, save for the steering wheel, shifter, and some controls. For contrast, he even parked a first-gen Jetta in the foyer, a car that quite obviously was a Golf Rabbit with a trunk. Well, we've just experienced the finished 2019 Jetta, and it drives like a slightly bigger, heavier Golf with a trunk. Let's talk about how it drives. For now, the only engine is a 1.4-liter turbo 4, good for 147 horsepower at 5,000 revolutions per minute and 187 pounds-to-foot of torque at 1,400 revolutions per minute. That's down from the 1.8-liter Golf's 170 horsepower and 184 or 199 pounds-to-foot, manual or automatic. But the 2019 Jetta's transmissions get upgraded from 6:8 ratios in the automatic and from 5:6 in the manual. Closer gear spacing and, especially comparing old and new Jettas, improved leverage in the lower gears makes the 2019 Jetta feel sprightlier than its numbers suggest. A 2.0-liter with higher output than that of the Golf GTI will arrive in the Jetta GLI in about a year. The 1.8T is gone. Driven with just two adults on board, passing performance feels acceptable, and the acceleration rate at medium and wide throttle openings seemed more linear than we've experienced with other engines with tiny turbos. Only in certain low-speed situations rolling onto the throttle was there an occasional hint of turbo lag. The new transmission reacts swiftly to throttle inputs, especially in its S mode. There are no shift pedals, but the Sport gate allows for single gear up and down shifts via the lever. And a very slightly taller top gear ratio, 3.2%, helps deliver the impressive 30/40 34ths of a mile per gallon EPA city/highway/combined fuel economy. VW has made the increasingly rare choice to offer a manual transmission, and it's a pretty decent one. Clutch take-up is linear and near the middle of the pedal travel, and the stick provides nice crisp detents. Curiously, the 6 gears all yield shorter overall ratios than those of the old 5-speed, with first providing 9.3% more launching leverage, and sixth penciling out 1.6% shorter than the old 5th. Oh well, these ratios still manage to deliver EPA numbers matching the automatics. Our primary disappointment with the manual is that VW only offers it on the base S trim, which gets pretty austere-looking cloth seat upholstery. We have to wonder how many more manuals VW might move if it offered them on the sportier line trim with snazzier two-tone VTEX pleather, 17-inch rolling stock, and sporty black exterior trim. Through the helm and the seat of one's pants, it's still possible to detect this chassis German DNA despite its made for America and China tuning. Wise choice, as this is probably what's made Jetta the best-selling German brand car in the US for years. Many have fretted that the switch from multi-link to a trailing twist-beam rear suspension would neuter the road dynamics, and it's quite possible that when we flogged this Jetta on a handling track we may declare it is less adroit than the Golf and the aforementioned GLI that will get a multi-link rear. But on public roads at speeds that don't represent a public menace, it corners flatly without tire squealing histrionics, it reacts accurately to steering wheel inputs, and it absorbs what few bumps the roads in and around North Carolina's Raleigh-Durham region can offer with suppleness, on both the base 205/60 R 16-inch and the up-level 205/55 R 17-inch tires. Other general observations: we continue to be greatly annoyed at VW's insistence that we stop the car to adjust the equalizer settings on the stereo, although it must be noted that the spectacular 400-watt, 8-channel, 7-speaker Beats audio system, standard on the top cell trim levels and not available on lesser Jettas, sounds sublime with the EX settings in their default centered position. The apparent spatial separation of the instruments is as impressive as the lack of distortion at two high volume levels and the absence of overpowering subwoofer thump. We only hope the interior trim attachment hardware is sufficiently stout to resist rattling after a few years of vibratory punishment. Finally, because VW is in the unenviable position of trying to win back the public's confidence and because its best-selling car is grossly overdue for replacement, VW has sweetened the 2019 Jetta's value proposition considerably. The starting price of $19,395 is $100 less than in 2018, but by VW's equipment valuation calculators, it comes with $1,105 worth of additional stuff. Roughly the same goes for the Volume SE trim level, while the sale price drops by $1,830 and the equipment value goes up by a claimed $1,380. Factor in the unknown future cost savings represented by VW's 6-year/72,000 bumper-to-bumper warranty, and the Jetta starts to look almost as compelling as that Jetta minus a trunk that won Car of the Year for 2015.